Hi YouTubers, another how to do a lake scene, a few mountains. This is wet in wet using the large hake, and the board is about 15-20 degrees, which is quite a good angle actually for wet in wet. You don't want the paper slopping right the way down with gravity more than necessary. My hake is getting quite old now and is losing lots of hair. Okay, so we'll put in a bit of I just got my camcorder. Apologise for the sound. I'm trying to rectify that. I've got a weight that goes on the end of my boom just to counterbalance it. Okay, it's a cheap camcorder, and the picture, it will be good. Well, it's good now, but it does tend to lag a bit, and I've ordered a super fast SD card for it, so we'll see if that makes an improvement, but I won't get that till after Christmas. So apologies for it. Now a bit of raw sienna, just a bit stronger than that. So we'll just keep the light central on this one. Seems to be very popular. Stephen Cronin does it very effectively. And then we'll put in some other colours. So let's have a bit of burnt umber there, and a bit of blue, and warm it up with a bit of light red. I can put in some more blue. Get some good light coming through the middle. The water's going to go down here. Let's have some blue and red now. While the paper's wet, you can do all sorts of things with it. Now, for those that are sort of learning to paint with the hake, I would recommend Matthew Clemens' Facebook page. It's for the followers of Ron Ransom. Okay, let's add in some bit of light and a bit of red or something. It's a bit of yellow. Clean the brush a bit more. You have to work fairly quick at the beginning. I just want to get some nice bit of red. Some variety in. Okay. Just going to lift out some of that bottom dark, just with a okay. I can lift out a little bit of this here, but you need a dry brush, or fairly dry brush. Not quite so fierce as the tissue, but you do it however you like. I've got a book here, Roland Hilda. It's a friend's book. He lent it to me on an indefinite loan. Look at these lovely, fabulous watercolours. See those? Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Roland Hilda had more effect on me than any other watercolour painter early on, till I discovered Ron Ransom and the big brush painting, which is so. I'm going to go into that while that's wet, so I want a bit of background, so let's have some colourful mountains, so a bit of Bit of sky colour in there, bit of red, and a bit of blue. So let's just, don't have to have one colour on the brush. You can leave some scope for lifting out. The brush has got a nice sharp edge to it, although ever since I've had it, it's split in the middle. Okay, let's get some darker stuff in here. It's very tempting to overdo this, but hey, we're free agents. We'll overdo it. We can. Alright, let's get some of that nice warmer colour in here. Bit of sienna, bit of red, bit of blue. See, the idea of going darker colours here is that when you lift out, it will show against the white or the off-white background. Just a bit of that. Okay. I'm using this sienna, am I? Burnt sienna. So we will. Let's mix all the light colours here. A bit of that blue. Okay, let's put in a bit of foreground. A bit of black. A bit of this and a bit of that. Okay, now get the card. Put it tight anyway. I bought this camera mainly because it has a pausing record, which the Canon that I use doesn't. But then, since it was a gift from my daughter, I've been very delighted with it. I've used it for over 4 years, and apart from that, the odd memory card, it's been brilliant. Let's just scrape a little bit out of that. A bit of dry scrape. Look, just catching the high spots. And there's some here. Painting with a card, it's such a nice thing to do, but you can do too much and overdo it, so watch out for that. And we'll just have some glasses coming up here. Okay, right, let's dry that. I'm going to dry that off and practice the pausing record, so bear with me. Right, all we need to do now is to put in a bit of detail. I might even to lift out a little bit more of that sky since I started. Let's just soften a little bit here, just soften. Okay, that'll do. Now, I don't usually do that, but I thought, since so many of you are, I will. So I'm going to put some stunted trees on the top of these rocks here, rocky shore. Will need to be a little bit looser than that. Just a little bit of stuff. Just adds just a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Some more yellow in there. A bit of blue, I think. This is really thick paint now. So for keeping the paints damp overnight in the stay wet palette, a bit of water, and you've got almost tube consistency. So let's just do some here. I like to do this, it's because you do get like seaweedy stuff and some hardy plants above the waterline. I might just straighten up that if I remember. So it's a bit blue and a bit of sienna. Okay, let's just come up here with a bit more life, bit blue. Got the grandson today and tomorrow. Waking up for school, his mum and dad are still working. Okay, we can just lift out a couple of little bits of stuff there. Bit of dark in the foreground here. Right, as I said, I'm going to just run across the back there with a bit of umber and a bit of blue. Just see if I can straighten that up a little bit. Probably ruin it. Okay. Right, let's put in a bit of a bluer colour in there, blue and umber. He was watching YouTube on a big screen. Keep him occupied. There we are. Right, I think we can put a little bit of detail in on the sea there. So I'll use my 1/2 inch flat. I'll put a little more at the back there, I think. Okay, put some just an anchor. Right, I'm going to dry that now, so I can lift out some stuff on the back there. So bear with me. Right, what I've done, I've dried it off, and I've added just a couple of sails. I've lifted them out with a 1/2 inch brush, like that. Just moisten that paint. I had to dry it first, and I've taken the sails up sails either. The mast just up there. Let's just lift that out. I don't like that. This Fabriano is quite good for wetting wet. It doesn't quite. Okay, I'll put a figure there and a couple of little figures there, birds. That's about it really. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye. Don't stop.